And for the first time all year, Stu, a different starting lineup for the Lakers. Mike Travell will have more on this in a moment, but Ed Davis is in. Carlos Boozer is out. For the Denver Nuggets, 8.7. Number 2 is now Anthony Davis of the Pelicans. Jeremy Lin, boy, it's been hot and cold as far as Jeremy Lin is concerned. Kobe gets it in deep and scores away from a flood. It's their worst start since 99-2000, but have totally turned it around. Jeremy Lin attacks the goal and lays it in.
Boy, did he put Ty Lawson in a bad position. Just with a burst of speed on the dribble, Ty tapped the ball. Another look at Jeremy Lin. Looking at Ty Lawson. Ty Lawson's backpedaling. You can't play good position defense when you're backpedaling against the guy in the open court.
Ed Davis.
The length of hand and it hit the heel of a player, became right back to him.
Ty Lawson. He, Ed Davis, and Wayne Ellington all played on the same championship team at North Carolina a few years back. Ed Davis was Wayne Ellington. Wayne Ellington was a big player.
Oh, what a block.
The forgets free throw for the and one. 1-0.
But now they're 3 out of 16, so they've made 3 out of their last 6.
And all of a sudden it's an 8-0 run. Wesley Johnson throws it down with one hand.
Last basket by Wesley Johnson. Gallinari just cannot stay with either of those two players out to a football team.
Yeah, feeling a little confident. Jeremy Lin. Oh, he puts Mozgov in the air. And after behind the back pass, electrified the crowd.
Well, we've got 2 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the first.
Now has 8 points in the game. Second most on the Lakers. With a minute to play. Again, they're cutting off and bottling up. Ty Lawson, drive and kick for Chandler.
Now Chandler passed up a shot.
Ed Davis gets his hand on it.
Man, when you're driving, your first thought always is score. If they commit defensively, then you look to...
He's coming off of an injury also that he had last March. Look at Lawson attacks 3 Lakers and travels. So that's turnover number 7 average against the Lakers. Best against any team in the NBA, so he feasted on the purple and gold. Jeremy Lin uses the glass so effectively. Dallas got in last with 49 wins, and everybody's a little bit better. Here's Jeremy Lin. Well, he stops and pops and puts it in from about 14.
He doesn't have to worry about Ty. Ty Lawson hasn't.
Three on Mozgov, the 2 big guys. Jeremy Lin encountering a double team, probing into the lane. Kobe still has 8 on the shot clock. Boy, look how deep he is on a follow. That's a yeah.
Outside shooters.
Wow, he certainly does, doesn't he? Lakers in the second half, though, 5 for 6. Kobe, oh, a good outlet and a foul on Lawson. That's going to be the second team foul on the Nuggets. See, Davis, who lost the
Jordan
shoe?
Hill threw a shoe.
He threw the shoe.
The old proverbial throw the shoe routine.
We actually saw Ronnie Price literally do it earlier this year. Whoa, Jeremy Lin and the foul as he attacks a couple of bigs of the Nuggets.
What I liked about that more than anything was Jeremy recognized that they were playing shorthanded, so the Nuggets could actually double up. So what's he do? He attacks right away instead of just playing around with it on the perimeter and allowing their double team to take the Lakers out of any offensive capabilities. That's a nice play by Jeremy Lin.
A 6-0 Laker run, and Jeremy Lin can add to it. He saved double figures tonight.
You tie those things, but you know the
Chandler now trying to attack Kobe Bryant. Oh, he encounters a double team. Good defense by Ed Davis. Now Jeremy Lin, he's going to attack again, and he's going to score again. Timeout, Denver.
Nice job defensively as they came over and shut off Wilson Chandler. He had left his feet, so he has to pass it obviously before he comes down, and he passed it right to Wesley Johnson, and Wesley says, Jeremy, go to work. 7:24 left to play here in the third. The Lakers up by 5. The Laker defense has made a couple of plays, and Jeremy Lin so far here in the third quarter has been very, very good as he's working against Ty Lawson and making a couple of spectacular plays. A couple of hoops, a 3-point play there, and then in transition, another one as the Lakers turning the Nuggets over and making them play, and Jeremy Lin right in the middle of all of the action. Nice concentration. You see how his focus is on the rim, on the target. That's what you have to do.
A 9 to the 9. He's got 12 points.
He's the first Nugget into double figures.
And he's got a double-double at 12-13. Jeremy Lin making it look easy again.
Oh, if the Lakers had their head.
That one was contested that time. It wasn't a freebie by any stretch of the imagination like that one is. Exactly, is going to make him pay.
If he can know where that goes, we get another look at Robert Sacre's high arcer. He'd rather have more arc than no arc. And he
on the offense here in the final 5.5 to stay ahead and win this game. Kobe's got the Lakers even at 82. Oh, Ty Lawson got himself in all kinds of trouble. Here comes Jeremy Lin, 3-on-1. Left wing, Wes Johnson, slam!
You let Wesley get on that launch pad. The pass from Jeremy Lin to take off Wesley Johnson. He hammers one on Gallinari, gets fouled, and goes to the line to see if he can complete the three-point play. The bench of the Lakers, they kind of enjoyed that play.
How about Wesley? You know, he doesn't do a whole lot to impact the game. Well, he had those blocks early, but then offensively not really getting a whole lot done. Then he makes a key play late here. Aaron Aflalo this evening, 6 rebounds, 11 points. Jeremy Lin takes it away. That won't be clear path.
He did the paint into the. Jeremy Lin turns around to see the ball, and just in the nick of time, as the ball's in the air, he picks it off.
He gets over to the quarter. Have one here. Lakers haven't turned it over since the end of the third. Jeremy Lin with the basketball. Now trying to work on Lawson. His little step back jump shot is right in there.
And that's what he was doing in the third, throughout the game, but especially in that third quarter. He just doesn't feel that Lawson can. So he's only got one foul to use.
Right on the
we
cusp.
Get another look at him working on Ty Lawson. He just goes up and over, and it nestles itself in.